Uh-oh. This is not good. Oh, man. We got Max down here, as always, joining us. And good thing that he's here, because he's actually part of the story. Because you found something strange.
The plastic in his food?
You found something strange, and this questioned whether or not you should buy the same food again.
Correct.
And what's the answer? What did you decide? What did you determine?
Well, for now, we have the same food. I just have to sift through it and make sure there's nothing else in there. But switching him up completely 100% would
we need a new bag.
Yeah.
So do you buy another bag?
I would like to get 2 different things and work towards moving him towards something else.
What if that has some foreign plastic in it too?
There's always that possibility. A lot of people are like, make your dog's food at home, you know, make plain rice, make plain chicken. And I would love to do that. It can get extremely costly though.
Yeah, that would be expensive and inconvenient.
I'm not worried about the convenience, but you can't cook the same way you cook for humans, the way you cook for dogs. You can't put any seasonings in it. There's no garlic, there's no any of that kind of stuff because it will hurt them. So it is completely different. You have to boil the chicken and plain rice, which is fine.
So then what happens when Max is not with us, staying somewhere else? Like
feeds him regular food and dog food, kibble
I guess
style.
The thing is, it's like, how do you navigate and make sense of all these things that are happening that really don't make a lot of sense?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
It's dog food.
Mm-hmm.
Don't put random pieces of plastic in the dog food.
It should be easy, but I mean, they put random pieces of plastic in human food, so what's to stop them from doing it to dogs?
Yeah, I was reading something the other day, or maybe you were reading it, about the plastic and how it's almost like soluble, mm-hmm. and it can leak into, like, as a container.
Yeah, PFAS.
Plastic containers, essentially, is just like...
PFAS is... I don't know how you're supposed to say that, so I just say PFAS.
So, hopefully we don't have any issues with the dog food moving mm-hmm. forward.
Yeah.
And there's always going to be a recall on something.
Always, it seems like.
Maybe we need a recall on YouTube. We can recall YouTube. Say, oh, all your videos, just send them back and, you know, get your money back. But YouTube actually, they left us a message. So they left a message. It's really weird too, because I'm going to show, you can see that, mm-hmm. why your views are higher than usual.
Yeah.
It says your views are higher than usual, while here it says your drop in views is because you've uploaded less frequently. Mm-hmm. So which one is it? Are my views higher or are my views lower?
Well, technically, I think the higher is over 28 days and the lower is based off today. That's what I think it means.
So YouTube is
contradictory.
Is continuously contradicting themselves.
Yes, which makes it very hard for creators to understand what is going on, what's happening, what's working, what doesn't work. And then that then leaks in, confusion can leak into the videos they make, which then confuses the audience. And then it's just this big circle of confusion.
I think YouTube needs to stop keeping secrets.
No, I agree with that. I feel like they keep a lot of secrets because they don't want content creators to really know what the new algorithm is or how everything works or the right way to do better or what your audience wants or who your audience is, because it's constantly changing.
Because it says here, according to this yesterday or the day before, the drop in channel views you're seeing is due to fewer videos being published recently. But that's not true. Because I've uploaded a lot of videos. Mm-hmm. So YouTube is essentially lying mm-hmm. and saying that, well, if I post more, I'll get more views.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But that's not entirely true.
Also, yeah. You could post 10 videos and they give you 100 views each. That's not more than posting one video and getting 10,000 views. So more videos do not equal more views.
Absolutely not.
No.
And I believe it because of all the channels that we have. Posting more doesn't mean you're going to get more views.
No.
Not to mention Just because you get more views doesn't mean you make more money.
No.
Because we know how YouTube likes to play those games.
Yes, we do.
So, which one is it?
I don't have an answer.
Which one is it? I think they're keeping secrets because it says the drop in channel views you're seeing is due to fewer videos being published recently that they conveniently left out are like this.
As the part they don't say are like this. Because
that make people think this.
Yes.
That's trick people into this or
that
scare people.
This.
Triggers.
Yeah.
It doesn't
say that.
It's like, why don't you just stop keeping secrets and just say what you mean?
Mm-hmm. It'd be too obvious, too easy. They don't want to make it easy for you.
But before that, it says you publish more videos leading to more channel views. And then it says, think about the types of content your audience enjoys and how often you can publish. Find a balance that works for you.
But what's interesting, it says, think about the type of content your audience enjoys, but your highest viewed videos are not always the ones that people enjoy. It's the ones that people dislike the most and want to complain about the most. But YouTube can't say that. YouTube can't say, hey, make that stuff that triggers people. Hey, make that stuff that people get mad at. Hey, make that stuff whatever.
Why can't I make a video that would be enjoyable for which the audience would enjoy?
Because YouTube won't show it to them.
So the video that I put up last night, it gained 1 subscriber, maybe.
Okay.
Does that mean the audience didn't enjoy it?
I don't know. Not everybody subscribes to every channel they watch.
But then today, when you linked to it so that people were asking, where's this video?
Yeah.
It immediately gained 10 subscribers.
Because it was shown to a different audience.
So why doesn't YouTube just show it to the audience that would enjoy it?
If I could answer those questions, understand we'd have Mr. Beast numbers if I knew the answers to those questions.
YouTube is keeping secrets.
Shady little mofos.
And unfortunately, those secrets that they're keeping affect us and you. The creators, the YouTubers, and the viewers and subscribers. Because YouTube knows what they want. And they know what they'll show you. And they know that it's possible for me to create that. But what good is it doing?
YouTube isn't all about good. They need there to be strife. They need there to be anger and sadness and whatever else. And then on the flip side, they need there to be happy-go-lucky and fluff and whatever else. Because it has to, oop, that's just water, we're good. It needs to be a balance. You can't have all light and no dark and no dark and all dark and no light. You have to have a balance. And they want you to balance the...
In order for there to be light, there needs to be darkness. So darkness has to be over here if the light's going to be over there.
Yeah.
And if the light's over here, then there's darkness over there.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter what side you're on as long as you're on the opposite side of something else. That's how it feels.
And if I'm on the opposite side of the videos that I was posting that was getting people all riled up, then I'm in the dark. Actually, no, I would be in the light.
No, you've moved to the light.
I would be in the light. My views would be in the dark.
Yes.
For which then I would go back to, I'm not seeing you. I'm not, how come you're not post? How come you don't post anything?
I got that on today's video on the live stream on Squirrel Tribe 2.0. I haven't seen you guys in forever. Where have you been? We've been here. You just haven't seen us either because you haven't looked or YouTube hasn't shown you, or a lot of people say they get unsubscribed. So YouTube playing YouTube games.
I think, let's see here. What did I put up yesterday? So yesterday I put up a video. About how AI and the Clueless is essentially engaging in false advertising, which I have a follow-up video coming. No one saw it. No one saw it. And there's tons of valuable information in that video.
Well, that's the problem. There's tons of valuable information in that video that advertisers don't want to be a part of. So that's what it all comes down to at the end of the day. It doesn't matter how great your video is. It matters what advertisers want to be a part of it. And if your video is about how AI is ruining everything and taking over and making it so that women feel intimidated and whatever else, how do you advertise on that? What do you advertise on that? You probably could advertise, you know, those mental health apps and things like that, or you could probably advertise Botox, they'll advertise lipo, they'll advertise, you know, cosmetic surgery. But what else is there to advertise on videos like that? And I think that's where the issue comes in. The more knowledge and stuff that you bring or I bring, the less advertisers want to be part of it because it's not fluff. It's not going to the people that are going to willy-nilly just spend their money on whatever advertisement is shown to them. Advertisement. Whereas different crowds, different generations, younger, whatever, are more likely to click on an ad while they're watching some fluffy video on whatever that's not what we do.
The video after that I uploaded is why I'm keeping the comments turned off on all my YouTube videos. That one performed a little bit better. Just a tad. But it also got a lot of dislikes and a lot of folks unsubscribed.
Well, a lot of people are mad when they can't voice their opinions, and you've taken away their voice by turning off the comments. Yes, it helps your mental state, but it pisses off people who really needed you to understand how they felt about what you said. And since you wouldn't let them tell you
how they feel,
how dumb you are, or how you suck, or how whatever, they are mad, and they need you to know it by hitting that thumbs down and by unsubscribing. And because they can't tell you they're unsubscribing, so they have to do it. But then they'll go to an old video of yours or go over to my channel to let me know they're unsubscribing. For them to
have light, they need to cast darkness on me.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
In the comments.
In order for certain people to feel better, they need to make you feel worse.
Why can't people feel better by making other people feel better?
Because hurt people hurt people. So those same people probably never have anybody giving them any positive anything, and so they don't know how to do it.
And then I put up another video. I only did 3 yesterday. This is why men don't date in 2024, which was actually an interesting video because I made mine and then I asked you to make yours without watching mine. Yeah,
he sent me the link to the article that had a TikTok video in it, and I read it and I was like, what the? And I immediately pulled over and made a video about it. Did not know you. I knew you had talked about something with it, but I didn't know what you had done. I did not see your video, your title, your anything. And I still have not watched yours. I don't know if we're on the same lines. All I do know is that you sat and did research on yours, and I went emotional with mine the second I got done reading it, as opposed to researching like I would normally do. So you actually had more research and background on the person than I did.
The last video that performed well, the best, was 3 days ago. It was terrible news.
Because that's what people want to click on.
This was terrible news.
Now, I do believe some people click on it because they want to see failure, and I think other people click on it to see how they can help. I do not think everybody that clicks on this is terrible news is because they are hoping for terrible news. They are hoping that they can maybe give you a helping hand or some sort of insight into how to make it not terrible. I do not believe that every single person out there, you know, sucks. I feel like the majority of people click on these things because they want to see what the issue is, so they can either help or so they know what to look for themselves to not have the same issue. I feel like that's the majority of people.
Before that was 2 weeks ago. Van life, repossession. They took it.
And again, a lot of people may have clicked on that for the same thing, to see how they could help, see what was going on, or because they feel like they're in the crosshairs of possibly having something repossessed with the lack of job lately and the economy and everything else.
Before that, I was fired with no notice.
And a lot of people are worried about that happening too. So the negative titles work. Unfortunately, it sucks making negative titles because you don't want to constantly live in that dark space. But sometimes that dark title, that dark space can bring light into the video depending on what the video is and who decides to be the loud minority in the comments.
Interesting take.